Welcome back to Love and Taylor Kids. My name is Christiane Love. My name is Carolina Taylor. And today we have a special guest, Jocelyn. Hello. I'm so happy you're here, Joss. Nice to be here. So today, what is our video about? How to garden. That's great. Who is going to be in this video? Carolina and Jocelyn. Before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and smash that bell. Make sure to follow our Instagram and Facebook. So, let's get to it. So we planted this garden 2 weeks ago, and look how much they've grown.
So Carolina, tell us a little more about your garden.
I'm in the car editing, and I saw this, and I'm like, whoa, look at those nails. So let's get back to the video. Bye. So cucumbers. These cucumbers have been transplanted from my great father's garden because we got the cucumber packet and it was completely empty. No seeds at all.
Oh no! So tell us what these are.
These are carrots.
These are peppers.
These are tomatoes.
These are lettuce.
And this is edamame.
So they're really delicious.
These really.
So to maintain this beautiful garden, do you have any tools or any bags or anything you really want to use?
Of course we do. You will always need some. The first thing you'll be using is this spray bottle or a hose. Yep. If the hose has a really strong power and doesn't have like any light settings, then we would recommend this. You can use either one, but for like tough plants like watermelons and stuff and like cucumbers, then you should usually do this. But if it's light stuff, but always if it's a baby plant, always use the mist. You may not be able to see it, but it's very easy.
So Jocelyn, what is our next thing that we always need to use?
You will probably be needing this natural inspect
for bug spray.
Yes, bug spray.
It's natural, which is really good. Carolina, what is the next thing you need to be using?
Your cologne.
It's not cologne, deodorant.
Oh yeah. Well, your deodorant, because when you get really hot and sweaty, like I just
you're gonna
stink.
Now,
you're gonna stink, and gotta put some cologne on there.
Deodorant.
Oh yeah, deodorant.
So Jocelyn, what is our next thing that you need to be using?
So we have a couple pairs of different types of gloves. But the first type of glove you will probably be wanting. These are kind of hard to find, but if you're lucky, try to find these. These are really cool gloves that you can dig with, so it doesn't get in your fingernails. We also have these little gloves and more little gloves.
So Carolina, what is the next really cool thing that you need to be using?
This tiny hoe. So this hoe is to use to mix up your nutrients in your soil with, so you can get plenty of nutrients with you, like with all of your plants in even amount.
Jocelyn, what is the next thing you're going to be needing?
The next thing you'll probably be needing is a shovel, of course, because that's how you can undig old plants to put new plants in, or you can always use it to dig it in some new plants like these.
That's how we transported these little guys from my grandma's garden to Carolina's garden, and you always need a little shovel to dig up your stuff. What is one of your last things you're going to be needing?
You can use this. We found this at like Lowe's. So this is like a watch, but you put this like insect powder in there so insects don't get on you, like so many insects are getting on me. So yeah. And a couple other things you'll be needing are these
clippers.
Yes, they are to trim your bushes so they stay nice and healthy. And also to say you got some tomatoes, you would have to trim the tomato off because you can't just rip it off.
Yeah, or else because the root will come up and it won't be very nice. So, Carolina, what is the next thing? And the last thing you will probably be needing to have a garden.
Some wipes. Like if you get dirty, you can always wipe the dirt off. And there's a fun fact. If you clip a bush, you'll get double. Yes, you'll get a bigger size because just like when you trim your hair, it grows faster because you're keeping it nice and healthy. Yeah. And the last thing you'll be needing, of course, is a bag to hold all this stuff in.
Time! Woo! So these are some tips you'd always need to know. So Carolina, what is your first tip?
Okay, make sure to water your garden every day, but if it rains that day or night, then you don't have to.
Because you don't want to drown it.
Make sure you plant your plants in the sunlight and make sure you give them about 8 hours of sunlight. That would be really nice for them so they grow. If you're liking this video and you're learning something, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Plant your plants. Make sure it has plenty of room to grow. Make sure your plants have good soil so they grow faster, healthier, and bigger. If one plant is overshadowing the other, make sure to put stakes in the ground and some liner so it stays up and the littler plant can have more sunlight. Thanks for watching. Love and Taylor Kids. Bye. Wait. One more reminder. Make sure you get us to 100 subscribers, and it would be even better if you got us to 100 or more. Bye. Woo! I did the wrong side of the arrow.
So to maintain your garden, do you have any tips or some tools to use? And do you have a garden bag?
We do.
I love that color. It's so pretty.
Let me restart because I lifted up my shoe.